This Kriya Yoga came into existence for one purpose, how to unite East and West. West does not mean America or Canada. East does not mean India or China. ये क्रिया योग का प्रारंभ भी, क्रिया योग जो प्रकट हुआ, इसका मुख्य लक्ष्य पूरब और पश्चिम का मिलन है। यह पश्चिम का अभिप्राय अमेरिका और कनाडा, यूरोप से नहीं है और न तो पूरब का अभिप्राय भारत और चाइना से। पूरब पश्चिम के पीछे जो भाव है, पश्चिम कहते हैं जब हम इंद्रियों के, मन के, बुद्धि के सहारे जो कुछ हम समझते हैं, जो कुछ देखते हैं, जो सुनते हैं, परखते हैं, वो सब पश्चिमाभिमुख, उसे पश्चिम की यात्रा कहते हैं कि पश्चिम जगत की चीजें हैं। लेकिन जब हम अपने अंदर एकाग्र होकर के उस जगह पर पहुंचते हैं, जिस जगह पर जाने से ये पता चलता है कि परब्रह्म स्वयं सभी रूपों में वो प्रकाशित हो रहे हैं। जब उस ज्ञान की अनुभूति करते हुए जब हम कोई काम करते हैं, काम करने का अर्थ क्या है? चलना, फिरना, उठना, बैठना, बोलना, सुनना, इसको कहते काम करना। सोचना, विचारना, कल्पना करना, अनुसंधान करना। जब ये अनुभव करते हैं परब्रह्म स्वयं सभी रचनाओं के रूप प्रकाशित है, फिर जब काम करते हैं तो ये पूरा पश्चिम का मिलन होता है। बिना ये पता किए परब्रह्म सभी रूपों में है, फिर अगर हम काम करते हैं तो केवल पश्चिमी जगत का कार्य हो, पश्चिमाभिमुख, पाश्चात्य जगत, ऐसी भावनाएं जो पश्चिम से जुड़ी हो, उससे संबंधित काम। तो आप भारत में रह करके आप पश्चिम से संबंधित जीवन व्यतीत कर सकते हैं। आप ध्यान न करें, ध्यान न करें और सिर्फ काम करें तो पश्चिमाभिमुख है। अगर ध्यान करते हुए अनुभव कर लिए सिर से पैर की उंगली तक हार मांस नहीं है, यह अणुपरमाणु नहीं है, कोई शिकाओं से मिल करके नहीं बना है, पर आपने अनुभव कर लिया। निराकार परब्रह्म स्वयं इस रूप में प्रकाशित है कि जब आप सुनेंगे, बोलेंगे, देखेंगे, सुनेंगे, कुछ भी करेंगे, चलेंगे, फिरेंगे, कल्पना करेंगे, तो पश्चिम और पूरब एक साथ है। तो जब केवल पश्चिमी दिशा में रह करके हम काम करते हैं, बीमारी, तनाव, चिंता, डर, भय, ये सब होता है। तो पूरा पश्चिम एक होके काम करते हैं तो उसमें डर, भय, चिंता नहीं होती, ना अभाव होता है और अनुभव होता है कि हम सर्वव्यापी हैं। हमारा अस्तित्व ज्ञान में, शक्ति में, शांति में है। I'd like to explain that the birth of Kriyayoga is for one thing, how to unite East and West together. What's the meaning of East and West? Generally we think Western idea. What is idea associated with the West and East? Generally, majority of people think West means North America, Europe. East means India, China, other things. This is not true. The idea behind East and West is different. One try to help of logic, intellect, wisdom, and mind, sense organ, and try to perceive the things, what you are going to perceive, experience. That is not true. We cannot understand truth by using our logic, intellect, or mind, sense perception. That is true. What is the Western line? What is the Western life? Western style, how to live. Try to use your logic. If there is a minus, there will be plus. If there is a birth, there will be death. There is a loss, there will be gain. There is a good, there will be bad. And you have this kind of dual thoughts and idea. Then we are living Western life. Maybe you are in India, anywhere. And if you are having this life, realizing ultimate truth, following principal philosophy of Jesus Christ, Moses, principal philosophy of Buddha, Mahavir Swami, that is principal philosophy of Yogeshwar, Krishna and Ram. What is that? First try to feel presence of God, then you start working. When you get education to experience presence of God, then what we realize? It is Param Brahma, omnipresent Spirit, is all in all, nothing else. Then head to toes what we feel is not a structure of bone and muscles. It's not a structure of cells and tissue. This is not congregation of atom and molecules. That the invisible, omnipresent Spirit is manifesting in this form. When you realize this, with this realization, when you start working, talking or listening, using eyes for visual activities, nose for smell activities, tongue for taste, skin sense organ for touch, use mind and logic, and whatever activities we perform, with this understanding that head to toes what we feel is a visible presence of God. In this lifestyle is called East and West together. The purpose of Kriyayoga is this: how to unite East and West. What Jesus Christ said, if any fellowship, any congregation, any friend circle, maybe our own family, or any friend circle, if they are creating problem, they stop to practice how to live with the concept of East and West together, means how to follow the principle of Jesus Christ. Same is the principle of Babaji, who gave to Lahiri Mahasaya. Same principle Lahiri Mahasaya gave to Kriyayoga. Same is packed in the holy science. Same was explained by Paramahansa Yogananda. And if you are not practicing this lifestyle and note it down, you will not have peace. When you postpone, okay, I will practice after retirement, it will never happen. The best work, if you postpone, it will never come. You can postpone the work which is not good, but you should never postpone the work which is the best and highest. That is the important things. I would like to give you some very, very important message today. When Paramahansa Yogananda entered into Mahasamadhi on 7th March 1952, at that time, something happened when he decided, oh India, I will be there. He recited a poem written by him, that is from my India. He repeatedly, he was chanting, he was singing this song. I want to ply my boat many times across the gulf after death and return to the earth's shore from my home in heaven. I want to load my boat with those waiting, thirsty ones who are left behind. Oh, I will come again and again. If need be, 1,000,000,000 times, so long as I know one stray brother is left behind. This is the poetry he was singing And just before entering, he repeated the compact glimpse of the same. That because what is the Kriyayoga teaching? East and West uniting together means realizing we are immortal. There is no birth, there is no death. But people do not believe in this. And he wanted to come in here to two signs of immortality. What few lines again recited? Mortal fires may raise all her homes and golden paddy field. If people are convincing, no, there is death, you see mortal fires. They are just burning all plant kingdom, animal kingdom. And there is ashes, ashes of cremation. How you can say there is no mortality? But what Paramahansa Yogananda is saying, no, there is no mortal and mortality. There is only immortality. Still, if they do not believe it, they do not listen it, still I will come to India to sit on the ashes. What kind of ashes? Ashes what we see after cremation. When the fire is burning, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, we get ashes. To sit on ashes and to sleep on ashes. Yet to sleep on her ashes and dream immortality. Sleep means, in the sleep you don't feel you are male or female. What is your age? What is your place? What is your position? You never have concept of duality in real deep sleep, while dream is not present. The sleep without dream is called a sleep. In that we do not practice any duality. There is no pain, no pleasure. There is no birth, there is no death. There is no male, there is no female. There is no age concept. That is, I am going to sit there, and to sleep means I am going to sit there to experience a state of sleep. And after that, what happens? And dream immortality. Dreaming means I am sitting here, we are dreaming. You are sitting there, I am sitting here, this is a dream. How to materialize this dream into reality? And to practice Kriyayoga sincerely, moment you realize you are immortal, omnipresent consciousness. You are not bone and muscles. And by practicing Kriyayoga sincerely, one day we realize a reality that we are not bone and structures, we are not cells and tissues, we are not atom molecules, what we are reading in chemistry, in the physics. I had to tell what we feel is an omnipresent consciousness, which is potentially and vast. And let us teach this. Teaching this is called dreaming immortality. But when you experience immortality, you can't teach at that time. Experiencing immortality means you are experiencing your omnipresence. When you are omnipresent, you can't speak. If you are speaking, taking classes, giving lectures, it may be a dreaming. If I see this poetry, mortal fires may raise all her homes and golden paddy field, yet to sleep on her ashes and dream immortality, O India, I will be there. Means he decided to come to India to have big dream, made to get a classes. This classes is a dream. Earth is a dream. Whole universe is a dream. To plan, to carry out this dream, O India, I will be there. O India, I am coming there. The moment he decided to come India, I must be somewhere. I also decided, let us go to India, because Paramahansa Yogananda decided to come to India. He left on 7th March 1952. Then I came on this planet 22nd March 1953. From the birth I have only one aim, how to find God, nothing else. And how to serve all. I never practiced any casteism from childhood, any faith difference from childhood. I never practiced this is my home, that is not my home. I never had any opposition in my childhood. This is what happens and how this class is started. And this is the place where Babaji met Swami Tirshagiri. That is the important things. I would like to read few lines. Baba's interest in the West. What Samitya Sugiri writes. He said that 3 times I have been blessed by the sight of deathless Guru. If Swami Teshwagiri, Paramahansa Yogananda Lahiri Maharaj said deathless Guru, in Mahatar Babaji model, what his life is spent, our wisdom cannot trace it. Then we have to accept the same. Because these masters demonstrated ultimate truth, that they are not body, what Lahiri Maharaj is sitting. From 1886 to 1895, hardly he was breathing. Even not walking. The sitting, without breath, without pulsate, without heartbeat. What is that condition? Means liberation from oxygen. We can live without oxygen, without blood flow, without anything. That is still Lahiri Maharaj demonstrated. And people used to sit around. They got a lot of peace, joy. In this way, Kriyayoga starts spreading. Master, did you ever meet Babaji? Paramahansa Yogananda is asking to Swami Teshwagiri. It was calm summer night in the Srirampur. The large stars of the tropics gleamed over our head as I sat by Swami Teshwar's side on the second story balcony of the hermitage. Yes, Master smiled at my direct question. His eyes lit with reverence. 3 times I have been blessed by the sight of deathless Guru. Our first meeting was in Allahabad at a Kumbh Mela. The religious fair held in India from time immemorial are known as Kumbh Mela. They have kept spiritual goals in constant sight of multitudes. Devout Hindus gather by millions every 12 years to meet thousands of sadhus, yogis, swamis, ascetics of all kinds. Many are hermits who never leave their secluded haunts except to attend the melas. And they bestow blessings on worldly men and women. What Swami Teshwagiri says, I was not a Swami at that time. I met Mahatar Babaji. Sri Teshwagiri went on. But I had already received the Kriya initiation from Lahiri Maharaj. Lahiri Maharaj encouraged me to attend the Kumbh Mela that was coming in January 1894 in Allahabad. It was my first experience of Kumbh Mela. In 1894, the holy Ganges are flowing near to this. Where our wall is there, our Kriyayoga ashram is there, Ganga was nearby, there was pontoon bridge on their side, and Swami Teshwagiri was walking. And after that, Gangaji went that side, and I came in this Jhusi ashram, Gangaji was here. But there was a great problem how to construct guest house. They were not allowing it. Then something happened. My Gurudev requested Holy Ganga, please you can go little that side for a few years. And Holy Ganga shifted that side. Then we got a lot of open space. They started making guest house for everybody. This is what happens. And future, Ganga will come in the middle. The half of this area, here half of area, there will be good ghat, bathing places. Therefore, what Swami Teshwagiri write, I was not a Swami at that time. I met Mahatar Babaji. Sikhteswar went on, but I had already received Kriya initiation from Lahiri Maharaj. He encouraged me to attend the Mela that was convening in January 1894 in Allahabad. It was my first experience of Kumbh Mela I felt slightly dazzled by the clamor and surge of the crowd. I gazed around searching, but saw no illumined face of Master. Passing a bridge on the bank of Ganges, I noticed an acquaintance standing nearby, his begging bowl extended. Oh, this fear is nothing but a chaos of noise and beggars, I thought in disillusionment. I wonder if Western scientists, patiently enlarging their realm of knowledge for the practical goal, for practical good of mankind, are not more pleasing to God than these persons who are here. They are not really spiritual. Then what happens? Then he starts talking inside. Immediately, somebody came to Swami Kriyayoga. He came, sir, he said, a saint is calling you. Who is he? Come and see for yourself. Hesitantly following his laconic advice, means very short advice, just whispering, just come and see by yourself. I soon found myself near a tree. This is the tree whose branches were sheltering a guru with an attractive group of disciples. Mahatma always walks with a group of disciples. This was the only tree here. Ganga was just flowing just nearby. The master, a bright, unusual figure with sparkling dark eyes, rose at my approach and embraced me. Welcome, Swamiji, he said affectionately. Sir, I replied, I am not a Swami. Those whom I am divinely directed to bestow the title of Swami never cast it off. This is incidents how Mahatma met Kriyayoga and how this place was blessed by his presence. Immediate, when Kriyayoga temple is also made on Khat Chakra, when you go there, you will find Muladhar, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anad is there. Therefore, this place was kept for the Kriyayoga. This is what I want to say. I was not knowing Allahabad. I was not knowing this place. As Paramahansa Yogananda was sent to the West, he never wanted to go there. I never had any desire to come to Allahabad to be here. But something happens. I was forced to come to Allahabad and get this area. It is now International Center for Kriyayoga. This is what importance is I want to say. Kriyayoga means this is the only education for human being, nothing else. But you cannot practice Kriyayoga until you follow. You have deep desire that in this life you want to realize you are omnipresence. And you have deep desire to experience, to realize that you are not a small structure. You are an omnipresence consciousness. Head to toe, what you feel is not bone and muscles. It is the structure of knowledge of all kinds. Head to toe, what you feel is not a weak body. It is structure of omnipotent power. Head to toe, what we feel is not the platform of pain and pleasure, but the bliss consciousness, ever new joy element is present in this form. Head to toe, what we feel is not mortal. It is potentially vast and immortal. If anybody has this desire, he has to practice Kriyayoga, nothing else. And practicing Kriyayoga, you will be the best doctor. I learned him Aseva there. He never went to medical college. He raised dead. His one disciple died. From distance, 18 hours after death, body became tight. And he raised him from death. He was able to operate machine from distance. He was able to go anywhere, keeping one body in the same place, wandering with another body many places, doing many work. Which university he got education? Where you can learn this education? In Harvard, MIT, or Delhi University, JNU, or Oxford, Cambridge, or Allahabad University, or Varanasi, nowhere. This teaching exists nowhere. But luckily, you can have this teaching If you learn and practice the holy science concept every day, Banat Banat Banjai, one day you will realize that you are omnipresent, immortal consciousness. In my own life, you see, when I was a child, I got diphtheria, I got pneumonia, because I was meditating unknowingly, and my food was given was general food. That was not good for me. I was sick throughout my childhood. I was having deep, great myopia, -20 diopter. Remove the glasses, you cannot see the slipper. You cannot see your toes. That much big eye problem I was having. Now there is no myopia. Persons were sick all the time. Now sickness disappeared. Everything is gone away. And one molar, two molar having the cavities. It was checked in the Calcutta. When I went to Calcutta during my medical course, one Chinese doctor, he took the X-ray and he said it. I told, don't be feeling anything. It automatically, that all filled. I don't have any root canal. I don't have any cavities anywhere. My teeth become very strong. I'm the same person. If this body is reformed, why you cannot reform your body? God has given me so many other examples. Just, I did mistake. After deep meditation, you should not walk. You should activate each part, but something happens instantly. I was coming stairs quickly, and I got fractured. Ankle joint, big toes, and everywhere, so much problem here and there. On the same day, I visited Jabalpur for a program. It was very essential me to go. Leg was swelling. I did not get time for the X-ray. Then when I came from Jabalpur, the same day I had to go Australia. I went to Australia with the same swelling leg. In Delhi, I went for the X-ray. Doctor says your bone is very fragile. It's just like a very weak bone. But don't worry. I did not put casting. I did not take any painkiller, no medication. I went to Australia. Once again, there's something twisted. Swelling increased. Then I went to Canada and USA. I did all programs. But at present, my ankle joint is stronger than before. If my ankle joint twists, never hurt. How it got hurt? By the blessings of the Master, by the Kriyayoga consciousness. If I don't say that if you get injury, do not go for X-ray, I'm not telling you this. What happens to me? I was full of constipation for my childhood because I was having a wrong food system. What I read in naturopathy. Take grasses and leaves and this and that. All kind of leaves I was fond of eating because I read it, it is good for health. When I just follow the Kriyayoga science principle, our food is only grains and seeds and fruits with seed, not without seed, complete fruits with seed. And eat that, you have no problem, no constipation, no lack of vitamin D, no lack of nutrition. You have very strong power. I'm trying to give you the same food, but still I need more change. I'm not able to provide everything what I want. Within a few years, I will be able to provide everything. Then what I request all of you, if you want to experience, you want to create your body, you want to live on this planet till you decide, if you want to feel ever new joy, ever new peace, if you want to feel your existence, oneness with God, then Kriya Yoga is the only subject. And this textbook, Holy Science, is the only textbook. It's a textbook of religion, textbook of spirituality, textbook of medical science, engineering, textbook of everything. Because when I start explaining in one line, it's never ending, like ocean. And what is the truth behind this? So this explanation and interpretation, when you practice, you are healed. Many are here healed, having bypass surgeries, having spinal problems, here problem, there problem, not able to walk, they are here. Bedridden 2 months. not able to move their body. Now they are running. I never touched them. I never went to see their blood pressure also. But they are very dedicated. But I said they practice. Now you see, here they are. I request all of you, I am not forcing you that you should follow Kriya Yoga. If you have this lifestyle, if you want this lifestyle, you must realize you are omnipresent consciousness. You are not human body. You are not bone and muscles. Head to toe, what you feel is potentially vast and infinite. And follow Kriya Yoga sincerely. If you do not have any place to live, I invite you to come and live here. But practice Kriya Yoga, live this life, nothing else. If living here, coming here, having different life, then you are disturbing everybody. अच्छी तरह से याद रखिए, ये आश्रम जो बना है क्रिया योग सिखाने के लिए बना है। जब लाहिड़ी महाशय ने स्वामी कृष्णगिरी से कहा 1894 में जाके कुंभ मेला घुमाइए, यहाँ पर आए, तब ये जो माँ गंगा है इस किनारे से बह रही थी जहाँ पे दीवार है। ये पेड़ बहुत नजदीक था। स्वामी कृष्णगिरी नदी किनारे टहल रहे थे, इतने में किसी ने उनको बुलाया कि कोई बुला रहा है। बोले कौन बुला रहा है, कहना आके देख लीजिए। गए देखे तो इसी पेड़ के नीचे उसमें लिखा हुआ है। वो छाया में बैठे थे महावतार बाबा जी अपने शिष्यों के साथ। जैसे पहुंचे स्वामी कृष्णगिरी, उठ करके आलिंगन किए और स्वामी की उपाधि से विभूषित किए। आइए स्वामी जी। स्वामी कृष्णगिरी कहते हैं महाराज मैं स्वामी नहीं हूं, मैं गृहस्थ हूं। उन्होंने कहा कि ईश्वर की आज्ञा से जिसको मैंने स्वामी कह दिया उस उपाधि कभी छोड़ नहीं पाता है। कैसा लग रहा कुंभ मेला? बोले भिखारियों का जमघट लग रहा था। इनका मन भिक्षा पात्र में है, बाहर से दिखाते हैं हम साधु हैं, लेकिन आपसे मिलने के बाद सब बदल गया। अब अच्छा लग रहा है। हमारे मन में आ रहा था पश्चिम के वैज्ञानिक मानव के कल्याण के लिए ज्यादा काम कर रहे हैं। उनको भारत की संस्कृति पहुंचनी चाहिए, उनको पता नहीं है। कहने मैं समझ रहा था तभी मैंने तुमको बुलाया। तो पूर्व और पश्चिम का एक मार्ग बनाना है। कहा कि एक पूरी साइंस लिखी जिसमें पूरब में जो फेथ है, पूरब का जो फेथ का मतलब जो जोड़ने का ज्ञान है, जिससे योगेश्वर कृष्ण ने जोड़ने का विज्ञान सिखाया, कैसे आप जुड़िए, अलग न होइए। और जो पश्चिम में है जिसको जीसस क्राइस्ट ने किया, मोसेस ने पढ़ाया, जिसको क्रिश्चियनिटी कहते हैं। सनातन धर्म क्रिश्चियनिटी दोनों एक है। इसको सिद्ध करने की एक किताब लिखी, किताब लिखी गई। ये किताब इतनी अच्छी है, जैसे जैसे इसमें घुसिए आपको मेडिकल साइंस का ज्ञान होगा, इंजीनियरिंग का ज्ञान होगा, फिलॉसफी का होगा, ज्योग्राफी का होगा, एस्ट्रोनॉमी, एस्ट्रोलॉजी, सारा ज्ञान होगा इसमें। तो इसका अभ्यास करते जाइए, ज्ञान बढ़ने लगेगा। जैसे एक बीज वृक्ष में रूपांतरित होता है, ऐसे ज्ञान का महावृक्ष प्रकट होगा अंदर में। इसे ये होली साइंस लिखी गई स्वामी कृष्णगिरी के द्वारा निर्देश दिया था महावतार बाबा जी ने। जब स्वामी जी ने कहा कैसे हम लिखेंगे इतना कठिन चीज, कहें जिसको मैंने आदेश दिया ईश्वर की कृपा से वो लिख लेता है। महीने भर के अंदर किताब पूरी हो गई। स्वामी कृष्णगिरी कभी संस्कृत में लिखे नहीं थे, अचानक संस्कृत धारा प्रवाह लिखने लगे। तो ये किताब हम बार बार फिर से कहते हैं, ये किताब ही सब कुछ है। कैसे आप इसको समझेंगे? जब क्रिया योग ध्यान करेंगे तभी समझ में आएगा। क्रिया ध्यान करते जाइए, पुस्तक को समझते जाइए, धीरे धीरे जीवन बदलता जाएगा और एक दिन ऐसी ऊंचाई पर पहुंच जाएंगे कि आपको पता चलेगा कि आप सर्वव्यापी हैं, आप अमर हैं, जन्म और मृत्यु के परे हैं। आप छोटे आकार के रूप में नहीं है। छोटा आकार जो सिर से पैर की उंगली तक है, ये ज्ञान रूप है, शक्ति रूप है, शांति रूप है। जब परमहंस योगानंद स्वामी कृष्णगिरी से पूछते हैं कि आपने बाबा जी को देखा है? बताए हाँ 3 बार देखा है। इलाहाबाद की घटना बता रहे हैं। फिर इसके बाद महावतार बाबा जी परमहंस योगानंद के सामने भी आए, उनको भी दर्शन दिए। एक बार नहीं, कई बार दिए। और अच्छी तरह से याद रखिए, जब महाअवतार बाबा के निर्देशन में एक सदग्रंथ लिखा गया है तो बाकी में विश्वास क्यों? हाँ, और अच्छी तरह से पढ़ने के लिए योगी कथामृत है, इसमें सारे साधु संतों के विषय में लिखा है और बहुत अच्छा लिखा हुआ है। ये सब करते हुए पता है कि कितना प्रेम प्रकट होता है। असीम असीम प्रेम के कारण ही परमहंस योगानंद क्या कहते हैं? आपको पता है कि पृथ्वी, ये कष्ट ही कष्ट यहाँ होता है, सुबह से शाम तक तकलीफ ही तकलीफ, कष्ट ही कष्ट, ये होता रहता है। तो उसके बाद परमहंस योगानंद की इच्छा क्या है? अभी मैं यही पढ़ रहा था, कहीं गायब हो गया, ऐसे बता देते हैं आपको। परमहंस योगानंद कितना प्रेम करते थे कि हमको सुखानंद के लिए नहीं रहना है, हमें पृथ्वी पर बार बार आना है। इस कविता को अंग्रेजी में फिर से पढ़ देते हैं। आई वॉन्ट टू प्लाई माई बोट मेनी टाइम्स, I want to ply my boat many times across the gulf after death and return to earth shore from my home in heaven. I want to load my boat with those waiting thirsty ones who are left behind. Oh, I will come again and again. Why he said, oh? Because many are ready. They do not sit on the boat. Then he said, oh, do not worry, I will come again and again. If need be a trillion times, so long as I know one stray brother is left behind. Such great love Paramahansa Yogananda was having when he decided, oh India, I will be there. Just before entering into Mahasamadhi, he recited again this poetry from my India, that I am going to come India to teach their immortality, because there is no mortality, people believe in mortality. But when I will go to India, nobody will listen. Everybody will say, there is mortality, see the trees are burning into ashes, see cremation is going on, human body are burning into ashes, how you can say there is immortality? But what Paramahansa Yogananda says, mortal fires may rage all her homes and golden paddy field, yet to sleep on her ashes and dream immortality. Ashes means ashes of cremation. When trees are burned, we have the ashes. I am going to sleep there. What do you mean sleep? In the sleep where there is no dream, you don't feel you are male or female. You don't feel your age. You don't feel nationality. You feel nothing. You feel just ever new joy, like blank, full of joy and peace, unity. Yet to sleep on ashes and dream immortality. You are sitting there, I am sitting here, we are dreaming. This is not truth. Dream immortality means I am going to teach immortality. And when you experience immortality, you can't speak. You cannot speak. The moment you see oneness with the truth, you cannot say what is truth. But if I am able to say what is truth, I am dreaming and you are dreaming. But this dream is good. Because this dream is going to remove all dreams. If what Paramahansa Yogananda said, yet to sleep on ashes and dream immortality, O India, I will be there. And due to some great love, when I was knowing that Paramahansa Yogananda is coming to India, he left on 7th March 1952. Something happened. Something divine things happened that I also came in India to experience presence of Yogananda. I was born on 22nd March 1953, just after 1 year. From birth, I have only one desire, how to feel presence of God and how make everybody to realize this. I did BSc, graduation, zoology, botany, chemistry. I entered into medical. Immediately I got invitation from Calcutta when I was second year in medical. I went there. I never returned back to medical college. There I saw many things. Then I came to know my master, Samit Keshagiri. Then after that, this center came. In the beginning, I joined YSS, Karachi. I was there many months. But I was not able to work in the style I want. Then I left. Then I opened here. Swami Krishnan was Swami there. He welcomed me. I met him in Calcutta. He was praying to Paramahansa Yogananda that he was having allergy, not able to practice initiation steps. Oh, my Gurudev sent someone who can heal me. At morning 5, I reached to him. Immediately I asked question, how you are feeling? He said, nobody come here to ask the question how you are feeling. They come for Kriyayoga. Who is he? It must be Paramahansa Yogananda sent him. He became very near to me. He came Allahabad state. I went to Ranchi. I stayed a few months there. After that, I opened this institution. This institution completely dedicated. Therefore, I request all of you, if anybody criticize Yoga Satsang Society of India or SRF, I don't like it. That is also my home. This is also my home. Therefore, what I request you again, if you want to realize your omnipresence, if you want to realize head to toes is complete unit of knowledge, power, peace and bliss, immortality, then Kriyayoga is the subject. If you are not able to understand it, do not worry. Next life you will understand, or next year you understand. You cannot go away from this. Like waves of the ocean has to meet ocean. No wave can say, oh, I am very large and big wave, I do not want ocean. No. If nobody can say, I am not able to meet God. No, you have to meet God. God means complete knowledge, power, peace and bliss. You have to realize this. Therefore, I request all of you, practice Kriyayoga sincerely. This place is dedicated for you. Come and stay here. Only for Kriyayoga practice, nothing else. After learning it, go your home and practice there. If you want to join here with me perfectly, welcome, join. But you have to live like me, nothing else. I will give you more comfort what I have. You will be free to have the best food, best living. There will not be any problem. This is message for today. Many were asking about this, to explain about this. Therefore, I did little bit, not much. Let us close our eyes. आंखें हम बंद कर लें. Feel a head to toes, a right leg, left leg, a right arm, left arm, back, abdominal area, thoracic, neck, face, head. Feel a head to toes. This structure is complete unit of knowledge of creation, preservation and change. Head to toe, this structure we feel is complete unit of power of all kinds, eternal peace and bliss. Head to toe is what we feel. Its true nature is immortal. And we don't love it. And we have a lot of complaint with this. Then we are not able to realize this truth. What kind of complaint we have, and we don't appreciate various changes within we feel during all activities. And you complain, I'm tired. This is very hot, this is very cold. Comfort, discomfort. All these dual languages which are complaint towards self head to toe. If you use dual languages to explain presence of head to toe, you will find head to toes is mortal. It will never stay. The moment you feel head to toes, accept one language singularity, it is Parabram who is manifesting in this unique form, you will realize head to toes is an immortal omnipresence consciousness. सिर से पैर की उंगली तक अनुभव करिए. ये जो अनुभूति हो रही है, ये अमरता की अनुभूति है. अगर इस अनुभूति को सुख और दुख कहेंगे तो याद रखिए सिर से पैर की उंगली तक अनुभव होगा कि नाशवान है ये. अगर सभी प्रकार की अनुभूतियों को हम कहेंगे ज्ञान है, शक्ति है, शांति है, आनंद है, ये अमृत की अनुभूति है. कैसे हम अपने को ट्रेंड करें कि सिर से पैर की उंगली तक जो अनुभव करते हैं, हम चाहे लेटे हो, बैठे हो, खड़े हो, चलते हो, काम करते हो, आराम करते हो, हर समय सारी अनुभूतियां ये ज्ञान के अतिरिक्त और कुछ भी नहीं. ये ज्ञान है सृजन का, सुरक्षा का, परिवर्तन का। अगर अभ्यास करते पूरी लगन के साथ तो आप अच्छी तरह से समझ लीजिए, आज सब प्रकार के दुख और कष्ट से मुक्त हो जाएंगे और अनुभव करेंगे कि हम सर्वव्यापी अस्तित्व है। दोनों पैरों को फैलाएं, एक्सटेंड बोथ लेग्स इन द फ्रंट, टेंस रिलैक्स, राइट लेग लेफ्ट लेग, दोनों पैरों को फैला करके दाहिने और बाएं पैर को कड़ा ढीला करें, टेंस रिलैक्स, और राइट आर्म लेफ्ट आर्म, दाहिने और बाएं हाथों को कड़ा ढीला करें, टेंस रिलैक्स बैक और राइट एंड लेफ्ट, टेंस रिलैक्स एब्डोमेन एंड चेस्ट, neck, face and head. From each and every point, from head to toes, we feel. That is the important. Feel it more and more. Whatever various changes within we feel, that is very important. All these changes what we feel, accept ultimate truth, Parabrahma alone exists. Never explain these changes in the language of duality, pain, pleasure, comfort, discomfort. जो भी अनुभव कर रहे कड़ा ढीला करके दोनों पैर और हाथ को, पीठ, पेट, सीना, गला, चेहरा, सिर को, ये सारे जो परिवर्तन है इसको स्वीकार करिए। परब्रह्म स्वयं प्रकट हो रहे इस तरह से। इन परिवर्तनों की निंदा न करे, इसे सुख और दुख न कहे। इन परिवर्तनों को हम कड़ापन, ढीला, छोटे भाव में व्यक्त न करें। जितने प्रकार के परिवर्तनों की अनुभूति हो रही है, दाहिने और बाएं पैर को मोड़े और फैलाए, अनुभव करें सभी प्रकार के परिवर्तनों को। ये जो परिवर्तन प्रकट हो रहे हैं ये परब्रह्म की उपस्थिति है। ट्राई टू फोल्ड एंड ओपन राइट एंड लेफ्ट लेग। ड्यूरिंग दिस द प्रैक्टिसेस वी आर डूइंग, वी एक्सपीरियंस लॉट ऑफ चेंजेस। एक्सेप्ट ऑल दीज चेंजेस, manifestations of Param Brahma, omnipresent spirit. Never try to use the language of duality, comfort, discomfort. जो भी हम अनुभव कर रहे हैं, पैर को मोड़ने और फैलाने पर, कड़ा ढीला करने पर, दाहिनी और बाई पीठ को कड़ा ढीला करने पर, सभी प्रकार के परिवर्तन याद रखे परब्रह्म स्वयं प्रकट हो रहे इस तरीके से। इस तरह धीरे धीरे अभ्यास करते जाए। और अब हम बैठे सामान्य रूप में। Now sit in a regular position. We are very, very fortunate that we have Kriya Yoga meditation. हम बहुत ही भाग्यशाली हैं कि क्रिया योग ध्यान हमारे पास है। We are very fortunate we have Holy Science, the compact textbook of everything. हम बहुत ही भाग्यशाली, फुली साइंस एक सदग्रंथ अपने पास। अपनी भक्ति को नमन करें। क्रिया योग ध्यान के प्रति अपनी जो भक्ति है यही सब कुछ है। bow down to our devotion in Kriyayoga meditation, which is everything. Now we will sit. अब हम बैठेंगे। ओपन आइज, आंखें खोली। फिर हम लोग मिलेंगे शाम को, विल मीट इवनिंग। आई विल कंप्लीट जेनेसिस में कंप्लीट करना।